Welcome back to another episode of Jezebel's Junk. I just wanted to do a little video today to celebrate the fact that you can now subscribe to my channel. Yay! YouTube will let you subscribe now. Took a while, but it is a possibility. So I just wanted to show this book that I made. I had a lot of fun doing this. It is right now, it's a blank canvas. There's nothing in it. There's just a bunch of blank backgrounds. So I just kind of wanted to do a little leaf through, show you this, and talk a little bit about how I did it. This was an interior design painting book that I had from interior design class years ago. And it had a bunch of information about painting it. It was about a third of this size before I started. And I have just gone through and I've glued on every page a background. These tabs came on it, so it was kind of a fun little effect. I used washi on the tabs, and I used glitter Mod Podge on each divider just to give it a little more substance, and because glitter is lovely and so much fun. So on each page I've used a different kind of botanical or plant type of thing. I ripped up a book on mushrooms. This is from an adult coloring book. And then I've ripped up an old farmer's almanac, which I think has some fun little symbols and whatnot. So basically, this entire book will just be a backdrop, and my plan is to use it as a quote / song lyrics book, and just kind of each page or each spread to be a different quote or a different song, and just kind of take it from there and see how it goes. So, as you can see, lots of mushrooms. I was really trying to go with the plant theme throughout, and then as I started running out of what I was using, I had to start getting creative. This is still the Farmer's Almanac here. And then we got into, let's see, oh, this whole section. Now, I need to talk to you about glue. I used rubber cement on these pages. This was great. This whole section I used white Elmer's glue. As you can see, it's really warped. Even though these pages are technically like super thick underneath, it still was really too wet. And so definitely be careful about what kind of glue you're using. The wetter the glue, the more it's going to warp or wrinkle. So you want to be really careful with that. As you can see, some of them are still stuck together. So I'm a little upset about that, but once I do this page, like, it won't even be noticeable because I'll cover it up with some stuff. So, let's see. At some point, here we go. I ran out of the Farmer's Almanac coloring pages, and I started using an herb garden book that I had, and then a vegetable garden book, which was like from the 70s. So I think this is really fun. And then I kind of cycled through these. So I went coloring page, mushrooms, vegetables, herbs, and that goes on and on. And some of these herb pages have fun little bits of information that I'm going to probably incorporate that into a page. And yeah, so each page is just kind of take it by ear. And then each of these dividers, again, is the cardstock. This fun little rainbow bit is actually what was originally there on the page. So I thought I wanted to include that because I love rainbows. So that was just a fun little bit. Yep, catnip. And then that's just how it went along. Everything's plant, mushroom, vegetable, some sort of growing living thing. And I had a lot of fun making this. And as it went along and it just started getting bigger and bigger, I thought, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this. But, you know, it won't close, but it's okay. I'll just tie it up with something when it comes to that point. And, but yeah, by the end, by this last section, which in the original book, this whole section was just the glossary. And once I got to that point, I thought, oh, I'm almost done. It's just the glossary. But no, it was just never ending. I thought it was never going to end. And by the end of this, I just was so glad for it just to be over and to not be doing this anymore. And at that point, I was like, okay, I don't even know what I'm doing with this darn thing. But I had to think about it for a little bit. And so that's when I decided to do quotes and song lyrics. So I will start to work on this and then put lots of fun stuff in it. And I also didn't do the cover yet, so as you can see, this is still the original cover because I wanted to wait until I knew exactly what it was going to be. So that is my giant book that I have made. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that it inspires you to maybe do something similar. And I will keep you guys apprised of what I continue to do in this giant book. Thank you for watching Jezebel's Junk, and I'll see you next time.